Sarah from Avalon, Sydney, Australia. My philosophy is to live life to the fullest and take life by the horns and run with it. And we're up here today on Bengali Headland, just south of Palm Beach. And if you look out towards Palm Beach, you can see the lighthouse. Seaplanes come onto the water, which is the other side. We're sitting now on a peninsula which runs from south to north. And on one side we have the ocean and the other side is water. I think I live in paradise. I've grown up in Australia and started on a property out in the western plains of New South Wales, where it's very narrow-minded. People are farmers orientated and quite insular. And now I'm living on the insular peninsula, which is absolutely beautiful as far as nature goes, and I love nature and love integrating in nature. I feel like being at one with nature is actually creating us to be in the present moment, and it's really good for our health and our well-being. And I'm a coach. I teach life coaching, business coaching, nutrition, health, and just anything that people need. And being an artist as well, a painter, I really have got a very close relationship with nature and what inspires me. And people inspire me. I love dancing and I love being under the sea. I love swimming. I swim every day from Palm Beach, from the pool, across the ocean, and I'm not afraid of sharks at all. In fact, I'm not afraid of anything. I'm not afraid of spiders, snakes, which a lot of people say that's where Australia has a lot of venomous animals. Well, if you're afraid of things, then you don't live life. So you've got to, I believe, those things exist, but they're actually more scared of us than we are of them. So embracing and looking at our fears and really seeing, well, we are fearful creatures because that's the way of survival, and stepping beyond that and stepping into the unlimited space of adventure and living life to the fullest, and that's what I think. Living in Australia has produced quite a bit of challenge for me because I'm into neuroscience, which means I'm very much into the plasticity of the brain and how you can change the brain at any time or change your personality. And I think you do this by travelling. Australians are quite patriotic and being a country down in the South Pacific and isolated from a lot of other countries, there's a certain amount of attitude which is quite insular. And
no worries.
And in saying that, I love Australians and I think they're very easygoing. Yet there are Australians that are quite arrogant and conservative in the way that they look at things. Particularly, I'll say the male population, quite chauvinistic. You know, it's the beer and the pub and the footy, and if you're not into drinking beer and pub and footy, then you can forget being that true blue Aussie. I do find, from an artistic point of view and a cultural point of view, there's quite a bit missing with regard to embracing artistic and creativity, talent. So that has been a challenge in living in Australia, and I am a global person, and I'm wanting to take my speaking and what I do overseas. And my experience of Australians is that feeling of keeping certainty in your life and staying at home, owning the house and paying off a mortgage for the rest of your life. So there's a particular tradition where you, at a certain age, well, you first of all, around here, you get given a car and you get given an overseas ticket and you go to Bali and you go to these particular places, and it's quite stereotypical. They're quite spoiled, and that brings me to another subject of parenting, which I believe is solid values and bringing children around here, people get that given to them on a silver platter. So then the next stage is find a boyfriend or girlfriend and settle down, get married, buy the home. It's very orientated to buy the property, buy the shares, build the investments, build the money, put it in the bank. Sure, go overseas whenever you can, whenever you can afford it, but it's more about trips of 1 or 2 weeks or even 6 weeks of not really exploration, more about staying in luxury hotels and luxury accommodation. And now that's around here. It differs, and there is many people who have got a lot of adventure, and I probably gravitate to those sort of people, more interesting people that want to do different things and always looking for adventure. So when I think of Australia, I look at the fantastic vastness of the countryside, that you can drive miles before you get anywhere, of beauty. I have lived in the Blue Mountains for quite some time, which is just absolutely glorious, and it's got a lot of wilderness. Around the beaches, I'm very lucky to live here as far as nature. I would say the people, if you could just put a fire under their bums and and enliven them, I feel that we need more music and just that cooperation and that feeling of togetherness and social interaction. And that's why I love salsa, because it brings that South American influence to Australia. And as we're a multinational country, I feel that embracing that, the different food and the different cultures, and really welcoming those people in. We have such a terrible, dreadful policy of immigration where we, really, they're trying to drown those poor people on the boats. And I find that very passionate. As well as talking about the Indigenous people have a completely different way of looking at things, an unmaterialistic way, completely opposite the Scottish type of thing where you build it up on a hill and ownership and possession and exclusivity. The traditional Indigenous people are spiritual people, and they're closely related to nature, and they protect their environment, and they live off their environment and take only what they need. Their social networking is around respect, and what's happened over the years, unfortunately, they've been completely dislocated from their culture, and that has caused so many problems where now the white people are prejudiced against them and very racist against the Aboriginals, and they have the attitude of, well, we give them houses and we give them money, and then they go and put holes in their houses and they drink alcohol to oblivion, and they bash their wives and they abuse their children and they don't work, and they're just diseased, they have diabetes and obesity, and what they're forgetting is that we did that. We came to their country and we took away their natural resources and tried to put a square peg into a round hole, and as a result they have become this sad culture, the ones that have tried to integrate into the Western society, and now we have a huge social problem, which, how do you give someone back their culture and their sense of being? Recently I interviewed Robert de Castella, the marathon runner who has the Olympic champion and the record title for marathons, and he still has that. He's the Australian champion, and he takes the Indigenous people and he teaches them how to run marathons, which is actually what they naturally have done in their life, and when they were hunting and gathering, that's what they would do. They would run miles, so they have it in their natural bodily ability, and he takes them back and he gives them the attitude of determination, perseverance, and at the 30k wall they have to break through that pain so that they can finish to the finishing line. And what he said is the finishing line is the start of their journey, and the start of their journey is that self-discovery and sense of self. So he's giving back them their sense of self in a way, and giving them back their confidence and their dignity, and that's what we have taken away from them. And as far as coming back to the Australian culture, we originally came from England, and I think that in a way has influenced Australia. We've come over here as pioneers and convicts, and there's an exclusivity in Australia which is actually represented from the government. So all I would say is I do love living where I am. I'm living in paradise, yet I continually change the way I think and produce new ways of thinking and look for different people and people who have got a cultural influence and who are open-minded.